Welcome back to Healthy with Nicole. In this video, I wanted to talk about the research that tells me that the carnivore diet is right for me. Well, I hate to tell you, but you're not going to find any research out there that proves that the carnivore diet is the right thing. And even if you did find the research, I want to mention one thing about this, is that research can be a little bit misguiding because research is often epidemiological. This is data that's done on surveys, basically questioning people about what they've done, their eating habits, over several months and sometimes years. And the problem with that is that people don't report their eating habits correctly or honestly. So epidemiological data is going to be skewed. Also, sometimes we do research articles and we rely on these research studies that come out, but they're on animal models. So we are not a rat or a mouse or a dog or whatever else the study might be done on, usually mice and rats. So we can't quite say it's apples to apples. We are human beings and we are all different. Every single one of us is going to be a little bit different. So even though research might say one thing about nutrition and diet, it's not a one size fits all, and it doesn't prove anything. The proof is in your response to what you're doing. So you can do your own experiment and find out what works for you and what doesn't. So when we say, for me, people like to question whether or not I cured my ulcerative colitis, and does the research support that? No, it doesn't. Why would any company do research to say that a diet that costs nothing and no one benefits from it financially, why would anybody want to prove that that's the truth? No one gains from that. So there isn't going to be research that somebody can benefit from, meaning research is done to prove that something works, usually a drug, right? And then if we go and look at research over nutrition, a lot of it's epidemiological. So we still don't know for sure because there's problems with that. And so we learned this from many years of research that was skewed from error. The famous Ansel Keys study that left out data that was found later. There's a lot of information that isn't correct. And so just because it's in a research study doesn't mean it's the end all be all. And that's my point today. I did the carnivore diet to heal my ulcerative colitis because I have read success stories from other people doing it. And I did it. And 4 months into it, all of my symptoms completely stopped. I'm now over a year and a half into my carnivore diet. And only when I eliminated all of the plant foods from my diet is when I began to heal. And since then, I've had zero symptoms of ulcerative colitis or any other digestive discomfort whatsoever. And so to me, I don't need to find research that supports what's happening. What's happening to my body and the results that I'm seeing every single day is more than enough proof than I ever need. So I wanted to share that message with you because many people are afraid and we're taught to fear, these things that we can't heal our own body, and that if, the science doesn't say it or the doctor doesn't say it, that maybe you shouldn't do that. And maybe that's true in some cases, but also we have to listen to our own body, look at the results and see what's happening. If you're getting stronger, if you're healing, if your inflammation is going down and you're feeling really good, you're going in the right direction. So don't be afraid to step out of the norm a little bit like I did. Carnivore diet is safe. It's effective for people who have autoimmune disease and especially digestive diseases like inflammatory bowel disease and colitis and Crohn's. So I encourage you to try it for yourself and don't be afraid to try it just because there isn't research out there to prove that it works. You're never going to find that. I hope someday that we do create that. I hope that someone proves me wrong here. But right now we have to lean on what we're seeing happening over time, the empirical data, what we've seen over hundreds and even thousands of years. And this is what we have to lean on for our own evidence. So if you like that video, give it a thumbs up, and I hope to see you in the next one.